Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, Miss Mars, you know me or you don't, and today I'm gonna be making another story time. I've been off my fucking grind for like so long. It took me a while to post my last video, and it's just because I was kind of scared to post it, to be honest, and like I don't know, I just didn't edit my video until like the same day I posted it, so I'm sorry for that. My lash is like, oh, sorry. I'm not used to my microphone. It's like, can someone give me tips? Like this thing, I don't know what it's fucking called, but I don't know how to place it so it doesn't like look weird, but it's still like does what it's supposed to do. So yeah. I also have my like filming lamp, whatever, behind my phone. So yay. This story time is like kind of all over the place as most of my story times, but I'm gonna try to remember it as it happened. But this was a while ago, so over a year ago, more than that. I feel like it's like 2 years ago, but I'm not sure. This was I think this was a little bit before I started dating YOLO, like a few months before. So me and YOLO always used to go to Skåne. Malmö was like our shit. We always were there, and we just ran away like every week to Malmö. And we had like a little friend group there, and we would meet them. And like honestly, we were super stupid. Like we did not have any plans on like where we were gonna sleep or like what we were gonna do there. We just wanted to go there and like do drugs and like walk around for a few days. That was like the plan if we didn't find anything better to do. So this is not the first time we did this. This was a usual activity. Okay. I feel like a real influencer with this lighting. I'm like, okay, studio queen, whatever. Oh my god, also I was at a fucking model casting today, and like I'm fucked, to be honest. Like I'm so fucked because they wanted people who were like 168 centimeters at least. That's like the lowest bar. So I'm 161/2 centimeters, so I don't even know why I went, but I went and it was fucking fun. I was there with my friend, and yes, it was fun. So I don't really care if I don't get accepted, which will probably be the case, but yeah, it's okay. It was fun, and I will do it again. I don't care. So where was I? It was me, and I honestly think it was just me and her going to Malmö. So we took the train, we went to Malmö, or did we go to, no, we went to Malmö, and then we chilled in Malmö. It feels weird like mixing languages, but I don't know what we did there. I think we went to the park. I think that's this time, if I'm not mistaken. So we like chilled in the park, took pictures, had like a little photo shoot, which was very cute. And then we were like, oh crap, where are we gonna sleep and what are we gonna do? So it was like in the evening now, and we started like hitting up our friends in both Malmö and in Lund, and we did this for like a few hours, and nobody had a place for us to stay. So we were like, oh okay, let's just go home. Like this will be a little day trip, whatever. Yeah. So we are walking to the train, and then we fucking missed the last train. Cause at this point it was like in the middle of the night. I don't know what the fuck we expected, but yeah. So we tried like checking buses and other trains, and we found like, well, there were still trains going, but not trains from Malmö to where it feels so weird talking like this. Okay, not trains that went the whole way to our city. So we were like, okay, what are we gonna do? Checking like if we're gonna take one train and then change trains later on and like take a bus. But we could do that. We could take the train, the last train for like 50 minutes or something and then take a bus. But we had to wait for the bus for like 4 hours in the middle of the night. And then we would have to, just take the bus, and it would take so long. So we were like, oh no, maybe not. And it was also like a city we could not be in, where we would have been forced to wait. So I was like, okay. But then we called our friend, and we were like, what are we gonna do? Then we called our other friend who like lives in the forest, like not even close to these cities. She just lived in the forest, like at the countryside, middle of nowhere. So she was like, yeah, you can come if you can find your way here. So we called these two people back and forth. They don't know each other, but they were trying to like help us navigate because we were stupid. So then our friend in Lund, he was like, oh yeah, take this train and then change here, and yeah. But I don't know if we misunderstood him or if like he told us the wrong train, because we ended up in the complete wrong direction. So it was like gonna take so much longer to go to her house. And it was also like, if we missed the last bus that went to her house, then we would just have to sit outside all night. So we were like, oh fuck. So she was like, our friend who we were going to, she was like also kind of stressed and mad. She was like, don't listen to him, listen to my directions. So after a while, we get off at like a city, like the closest city, I guess, and we had to run super fast to the bus, and we didn't even know which bus we were going to. So we like talked to a few girls there, and I think they were going to the same place. So finally we get on the bus, and we sit on this bus for like 50 minutes. And now it's like maybe 2 in the morning, I don't know. So we sit there for like so long in the bus, and finally we get off at the stop she told us to hop off at. And it's super dark outside. We don't see fucking shit. We don't know where we are. We don't know shit. So we call her, because we had to walk to her house and like over fields, and like I don't know, we just had to walk a while to her house. So it would take like 15 minutes maybe, but we didn't know where we were going, and her directions didn't make sense to us. So we were like, oh my god, and we didn't see anything. So we had to like put our flashlights on our phones, and then we tried like navigating, but somehow we ended up on like a field. The T is T'ing in my messages. Okay, but anyways, we walked at a field. It was like someone owned it, and it was like next to their house. I don't know. But this field had like, I don't know what fucking plant it was, some type of grass or something. But this grass was like up to here, on me. So it was like hard walking. We didn't see anything. It was super scary. And my friend, YOLO, she's like this fucking short. So the grass kind of like drowned her. You couldn't see like the top of her head. She was like completely in the grass. It was a whole fucking jungle. So we were like, oh no. So we tried to like talk very loud so we heard each other. But then as we're in the middle of this fucking field, we're on the phone with our friend, and she's trying to give us directions. Then we hear these fucking, not even kind of barking noises, but kind of not. It didn't fucking sound like a dog. It sounded like a wolf. So we were like, oh my fucking god. And like, even if it was a dog, we're on somebody's property right now. This is a private, secluded area, and we're not supposed to be here. So if it's like a farming dog, what the fuck is this dog gonna do to us? Like, he's supposed to protect the house from people like us. So we were like, oh fuck. So we start running, and we don't see each other. We have to keep like screaming, and we're running so fast. Our friend on the phone is like, what the fuck is happening? but we run so fast. I like don't see YOLO anymore. I don't see shit. So we run, and like the barking kind of chilled out. Like we didn't hear it as loud. So we were like, okay, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. But we thought literally we were gonna die. And it was like coming from behind us. So we were like, oh my god, we're so fucked. But I make it to the road and she's still nowhere. So she's like screaming, Mars, Mars, Mars. And I'm also screaming, and our friend is like trying to make us go to her house, and it's just chaotic, and she's giving us directions and saying like, go to, I think it was a Circle K or something, go to the Circle K and then go left or something, I don't know. But then finally we make it out to the fucking road again. So we're like, oh my god, yes. And we keep walking, we're like not finding right house. So it takes a while, but finally we get to another field, and this is like the right field to walk on, but it's also super dark still, and we're super confused. But then we make it to her house and we sit and smoke a few cigarettes, and we were like, oh my god, we're not gonna die tonight. So she had this little like cabin, and we were supposed to sleep in her cabin with her. And then we like drank alcohol, and I think YOLO pierced some part of her face. Maybe it was her septum. Yeah, it was her septum. So she like had this needle in her nose, and I had a picture of this, but it's gone. My phone swam in the ocean, so my pictures are gone. But these pictures are very fun actually. And she got really drunk. I don't know if I was drunk, I don't really recall, but yeah. And then she like started playing the guitar, YOLO, and she was making a song about me. So I was like, okay, this is so random. But she started singing like love poetry, and I was like, oh, okay, like yeah, this is happening again, you know. Because this was like our back and forth period, and every time we drank it was like some shit happening. And then I think she started crying about me in front of me, and yeah. So we were awake for a few hours, then we slept, and like I think we were going home early in the morning, I'm not sure. But we went the next day, and we had to walk this whole like over these fields again and take this whole route to get to the bus, and we couldn't miss the bus. Or actually I think we took the train, maybe, I don't know, to be honest. But it was fucking hard. We didn't know where we were going, and like such a weird time. Then I honestly don't really know what we did after that. I think we just went home and chilled. But this is like such a weird experience. I actually thought we were dying. And yeah, this was a short story time. I don't have that much to say, but I honestly, nobody's gonna fucking believe me, but oh, you, like, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't. It was just crazy. And yeah, you okay, guys, I'm gonna say goodbye now. Follow my social medias, link down below, and have a good day. Love you, bye.